Hey everybody, welcome to Monday afternoon, early Monday afternoon edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. It's another nearly perfect day here for 3rd of December. It's close to 70 degrees. It may be by 70 degrees by now. Started out really sunny today, and it's kind of clouded up. We might even supposed to have some thunderstorms this afternoon, so I figured I better get out and get out to the park and do one before it rains. But I'm going to do one I've had many times in the past, have never reviewed, one of my favorites. I'm going to do the Ayinger, I just call it Celebrator Dopplebock. Comes with a cute little plastic goat hanging on the neck. I've heard it pronounced Celebrator. I'm in the United States. I'll speak my English. I'll call it Celebrator. But it's a nice doppelbock. A little bit from the website. It says, a beer that has a dominant malty taste. This beer's origins in a monk's recipe are reflected in its heartiness. The Pope of beers, Conrad Seidl, describes it as almost black, with a very slight red tone, a sensational festive foam, and truly extraordinary fragrance that at first summons up visions of greaves lard, whatever that is. If he's English or whatever, or anybody knows what greaves lard is, it'll be down below. Let me know. The first taste is a mild fullness with an accompanying coffee tone, which becomes more dominant with the aftertaste. There is very little of the sweetness that is frequently to be tasted with doppelbock beer. The Ayinger Celebrator has been ranked among the best beers of the world by the Chicago Testing Institute several times and has won several platinum medallions. Comes in at 6.7% ABV, so let's get this legendary beer in a glass and see what we have. I noticed there's a little, bottle's been in my fridge for a little while. I noticed there's a little rust. I don't know if you can see that, a little rust on the cap. I hope that doesn't mean there's some oxidation or something, but let me get it in the glass and see what we have. Foaming right up, right out of the bottle. Give it a good pour into my tulip glass here. Figure this tulip would be the best to get a decent head on this. Yeah, we've got a dark brown, chestnut mahogany color beer. You can hardly see any light through it. Just around the edges there's a little red. Got maybe a finger and a half of a kind of a rich looking khaki head. Really nice looking beer. So let me get a nose on it. Okay, I'm not getting any of that oxidation smell. That's a good thing. Getting those sweet, dark, almost figgy, malty aromas right up front. Little bit of some earthy hops. Maybe a light, tart, black cherry note in there. Dark bread crust character. Little caramel, little chocolate in the back. Some vague dark fruits, other than figs coming through there, but good smelling beer, and it seems there's a lot going on here, that's for sure. So let me give it a taste. Okay, now that's malty good, I'll tell you. This is like you got some big thick slices of brown bread. Some caramelized sugar, a little bit of that cherry note in there, like some cherry juice, some dates, figs, just a hint of that 6.7% alcohol, but barely noticeable. Got some roasted cereal notes, some molasses, maybe a little nutty coffee in there. There's a lot going on here. I mean, this is complex beer. It's sweet, but the sweetness doesn't overpower. It's not like it's a cloying sweetness or anything like that. You get that toasted, almost toasted dark bread character up front. The mild dark fruits in the middle. Finishes almost with a pepperiness. In the aftertaste, it's lightly caramel, almost molasses-like. Nice clean finish. So there's just a little lingering taste, but not much. It's the mouthfeel. It's a little chewy, almost thick and syrupy. Medium full, but it's really smooth. That dry finish helps a lot. So there's no really sticky aftertaste or anything like that. Light carbonation. Good tasting beer. So let me get the rest in the glass. Sit and sip on this a while. It might warm up some. It's like I said, it's almost 70. It's a little breezy today, but not too bad. Breeze is out of the south. That's bringing that warm air for sure. So be back in a bit. Okay, everybody, I'm back. It's been a good half hour or so. I added the rest of this. Been sipping on it. This is a damn good beer. This is one of the finer beers that you can ever find, in my opinion. As it's warmed up, a lot of those flavors have come out a little bit more, but not really a lot stronger than they were. I mean, this is one that you can drink cold, and as it warms up, a little bit more comes out, but not a lot on the taste. Again, the same. Not a lot more has come out. Maybe just a little more, but this is a hard to top Doppelbock. It's my favorite. I think I said that already, and quite possibly the best Doppelbock there is, in my opinion anyway. Well, a lot of people's opinion, but mine too. I mean, they said it comes from a monk's recipe. The monks call this liquid bread, and if there is such a thing, this is it. Beer is food as far as I'm concerned, and this is the liquid bread. I mean, you could almost make a sandwich out of this. Might make it a little soggy, but boy, it's good. It's a lager. For you ale drinkers out there that say you're not real fond of lagers, and I'm one of you, this is one to try. This might at least change your mind about at least this one. Damn good beer. It it still doesn't make me a defender of lagers, but makes me try to appreciate them a little more anyway. That if a lager can turn out like this. So is it the perfect Doppelbock? I don't know. I haven't tried all the Doppelbocks, but it's darn close. Close to a 10, but I don't do percentages in between. So the and on the pronunciation of the name, kind of a little story. I was at a wine and beer tasting one time, and I came up to one of the distributors, and I said, "Yeah, give me a taste of the Celebrator." And she looked at me very haughtily and said, "Celebrator." And I said, "Yeah, whatever. Just give me a taste of it." So I'm going to give the Ayinger Celebrator Dopplebock the best Doppelbock I've tasted, possibly the best in the world, as many have said. I'm not gonna give it a 10. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I kind of reserving my 10s for those super special beers that just knock your socks off. This is damn close. If I broke it down any further, it'd probably be a 9.8, but I can't bring it to 10, so 9.5. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.